Hey guys, Christina Marie here, and I am here today to bring you a fall TBR. It is cold outside, it's 39 degrees currently, and I have some tea on the stove that I just warmed up. I'm ready to cuddle up in my blanket with my cats and just read some books. And I have a fall TBR for you that I am so excited to share with you because it has some of my favorite anticipated reads. This video is brought to you by my friends over at Disney. They sent me some of these books that are in this TBR pile, so I can't wait to show you and talk about it because it's seriously one of my favorite authors, and I can't wait to show you what I'm going to be reading for the fall. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. So the first book that I have chosen, and I know I'm going to butcher the name because that's what I do, is this book right here, and it is called Call Me By Your Name by Andre Aciman. I hope that's the name. And this book is about a young adolescent boy who falls in love with an older guy who I believe is doing some kind of like abroad trip at his parents' house. It's a really interesting concept. I know that I kind of butchered that synopsis. There is a movie that's coming out in November, and I saw the trailer for the movie. It stars Armie Hammer and some like maybe Spanish, Italian guy. And I wanted to pick up the book. This is probably going to be the first book that I read because I'm just really intrigued by the dynamic of this book. It's a pretty small one, but I really want to read it. I'm so excited. Next book I have is Exit West, and this is by Mohsin Hamid. I have no idea what this book is about, but I have so many friends that have read this book and loved it. I have had friends who have told me that this is their book of the year. Like, they absolutely love this book. I got this one when I was subscribed to Book of the Month Club. I'm thinking I might actually go back to that soon, but I have to stop for a little bit because monies. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this one as well, and I love the cover. Now, you know this particular author is typically hit or miss for me. I dislike most of his books. I've only really liked the one most popular one, The Fault in Our Stars. But here we go. Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. And this is a signed copy. This book just came out and I have no idea what it's about. I'm not gonna read the synopsis at all, but he has been like missing in action for years when it comes to writing books. So this is his first book in like a few years. So I know it's gonna be super popular. People are gonna wanna be reading it and talking about it. A part of me feels like I need to read this now because of the hype. I don't want to be spoiled, but I know that I'm not going to get to it now because that's just how I roll. But I am really excited that I have this. It is a signed copy. I haven't seen what the signature looks like. Oh, just, you know, that. But yeah, I'm super excited about this book. And like I said, I have zero idea what it's about, but I can't wait. Now, these next books, I'm gonna talk about all three because these were sent to me by Disney. This particular series is by Rick Riordan right here, and it is from the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard series. I have books 1, 2, and 3. Book 1 is called The Sword of Summer. Then we have book 2, which is called The Hammer of Thor. And this book was won the Stonewall Book Award. And then book 3, which just came out, I believe, on October 3rd, is called The Ship of the Dead. Now, I have not read this series, and I am so excited that Disney reached out to me to send this to me. Thank you so much, Disney. I love Rick Riordan. You guys know this. Percy Jackson is a series that I constantly think about. I'm on book 3 or 4 of the Heroes of Olympus series. I have to get through that series, but it's so interesting because whenever I'm loving a series so much, I never want to finish it, so I always stop and then get distracted by other books. So I am on probably book 4, and it's been like a year. So I definitely need to get through that series, but I am so excited that I have these books. The covers are simply stunning. Like, that's the thing I love about Rick Riordan books. These covers deliver every single time. Like, look at the detail in that. Like, it's so cool. So this particular series is stemmed from Norse mythology. You know how each of Rick Riordan's series, Greek mythology, Roman mythology, this one is Norse. So a new demigod, Magnus Chase, is going on a slew of adventures, and these books kind of follow along with that. So we get introduced to new characters. We get, you know, to learn a little bit more about Norse mythology, which is interesting because I have personally never really read anything that is stemmed in Norse mythology. So that's really interesting for me. So that's the thing I love about Rick Riordan. He does things that are, I find, so creative and just so cool. I love young adult fantasy books, and I feel like anything that I read of Rick Riordan is just always so good. I remember when I first read Percy Jackson, sat down, started reading the first book, and the next thing you know, a whole week goes by and I've read the whole freaking series. Crazy. But yeah, I look forward to definitely curling up. This is not the first. Yes, it is. This is the first book. I definitely look forward to curling up in a blanket with my cats, some warm snuggles, some tea or some hot chocolate, and just reading. Like, I'm really excited. I'm sure you know that I'm gonna read many more books during the fall, but these 6 right here are definitely like the ones that I want to focus on. Let me move them over here. These 6 are 6 that I really want to focus on, for the simple fact that I've been trying to read this one forever. This one's new. I love freaking Rick Riordan. Hello. And then I want to read this one because everybody loves it. But the thing is, if I read these, in order to read these, for me, I have to read the other 3 books in the Heroes of Olympus series. So I'm going to be Rick Riordan up all fall, and I have no complaints. So once again, huge thanks to Disney-Hyperion for sending me these first 3 books in this series. I'm super excited to dive into the world of Magnus Chase, and I love Rick Riordan, so thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you got some possible suggestions on what to read for the fall. Let me know what you guys are going to be reading this fall. I'm really eager to know. You know, never-ending TBRs, right? So comment down below letting me know what you're going to be reading. Also, thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and make sure, if you are not subscribed already, judging you, then go ahead and click that subscribe button as well as that little notification bell. It's so weird that I have to say that. I've never had to say that before. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I have missed you. I am back. Who knows when my next video will be, but you'll know when I know. Until next time, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.